What's going on, everybody? This is Jose Betancourt, and as always, thank you for viewing my videos. So here I have the Galaxy Note 8, the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. I had the Note 7 last year, and we all know what happened with that. I was using an iPhone 7, not the Plus, just the 7, and I decided to go back to the phone that really fits my needs, and I'll explain why. I'm not going to explain in full detail about the Note 8, but I'm going to explain some of the strengths and why I chose it. Well, we all know about the Note Pen. That's a given. I absolutely enjoyed the first Note, specifically because of the screen size and the pen. Now, I raised the screen brightness just a bit. Really quick, a lot of people talk about this fingerprint sensor. It's a long phone. That's a given. But if you take your finger and you swipe up, you see that your notifications go away. So you swipe up to get rid of them. You swipe down if you get some notifications. To me, that is very cool. What makes this device so awesome is it's the screen size. You can't beat it. Also, the pen. Okay, I got that out of the way. There's the camera, and I'm going to show you what I've done with the camera and what type of editing capabilities you have straight out of the phone. So let's start with the video that I did just to test it out. Now quickly, I'm not sponsored by these people, but they did provide me with the microphone you're listening to now that is recording directly from my Fuji X-T2, and that is from Comica, the dual head microphone. Now this is for smartphones, so you have different adapters, such as this one that'll go into your smartphone, and actually you have a dead cat, wind filter, and if you have a GoPro, you also have an adapter for that. So it retails for about $25, and what you're listening to now is it's the result of having these. Anyway, so I can unlock this different ways. I have it set up so that when I'm home, it reads through my location services that I'm home, and it will not lock my phone, so I can simply hold down the home button and it unlocks. If I was at work, then my phone would lock. Here's a video that I edited. You could do different types of this is, I believe, nostalgia, so you could add different filters to your video. This was actually handheld, so I was holding the phone with my left hand, and you see here the lavalier microphone that I have attached to my shirt. The video's not bad. I believe it's in 4K. I left it at the maximum resolution. So remember what I was telling you about. Now I have one attached to my shirt. You can hear the sound from the video actually have someone else talk coming from that particular microphone. This side of the headphones. So let me lower the volume. So as you can see, the video quality, even though I'm recording this on my Fuji X-T2, you can tell by the screen size and the quality of the video, and I'm holding this handheld, and it still looks really good. So let's go to the original video, which, whoops, I got the pen upside down. By the way, here's a photo I took. Add some filters straight out of the camera. And here's the original video before I added some filters that come with the camera. I believe you could download different ones, but let's say I want to edit this video. Go to the menu up here, go to editor. You could even put, let's show you the filters. That's the one that I put, retro. You could even put background audio, which is kind of cool. Some way, somehow you can, there we go. And let me raise the volume. Camera's having a hard time. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's get out of that. And of course you can trim. Now I don't know if you can be precise and trim. Let's see, I want to get rid of this. And once again, I'm doing everything. I'm looking through my viewfinder while I'm trying to edit this. So because I don't, let me see. So I would just be able to trim the beginning. I don't know if I can trim the end. Okay. So I can't necessarily, I could trim the start point and the end point, but I can't do anything in between as far as I know. But that's pretty cool for what it is. And it comes standard with your Note 8. The cool thing is that you could even use music that is from your SD card. So I'm going to go to my home screen and I'm going to double tap the right button. Okay. So I'm going to take a photo. So one thing I like about of course we have the live focus, which will blur out the background. But what I do, there we go, Pro mode. So in Pro mode, you can manually focus. Right now it's on automatic focus. You can adjust the white balance. Let me show you how manual focus would work. So as you can see, now if you're familiar with mirrorless cameras, this has focus peaking, so that's pretty cool. So you can see right there how it turns green when it's in focus. So if you're familiar with a mirrorless camera, you have focus peaking on your Samsung device. This is a big phone, as you can see. And so the way I'm doing this, and I apologize, is a little awkward because I'm trying to take a photo and I'm trying to zoom in with my lens and show you at the same time these manual controls. So you have your shutter speed, you can adjust that. Your ISO, right now I have it at 320, let's go to 400. Of course, you know, you want the lowest ISO possible so that you don't get a lot of noise in your photos. The white balance. And as you can see, this is responding pretty quickly to these commands. So here's manual focus. Let's go back to focus peaking. As you can see right there. And why am I doing this in manual? Well, because when you allow your phone, when you have your smartphone taking a photo for you, it is going to find the most optimal settings. I just showed you ISO, shutter speed, white balance. If I were to let my smartphone, and I'm going to demonstrate that right now. If I were to let the smartphone take the photo for me, I would get a totally different result, even though I'm taking the same photo. And you can see it already. So let me see if I can show you the difference. See the difference between the way I set it up and the way the smartphone decided to take the photo. Not that there's anything wrong with this particular photo, but for me, I prefer a different type of lighting situation or setting. I like to set a different mood. Let's see if I can get information. Let's see if it'll tell me what type of shutter speed. And you can see ISO 80, which is very low, f1.7, and I can't stretch this out. So the photo I took. Go to details once again. And you could even see that the size of the file is a little different. So ISO 400, shutter of 125, manual white balance. So you get some pretty good information for your photos, and I'm not used to that with iOS. So now, probably if you're familiar with photography, you know who this guy is. Now with the Note 8, you can create GIFs or GIFs. And I created a funny one watching Mr. Angry Photographer, and I created this GIF. So there's so much you can do with this Note 8. It's a terrific camera. The camera is awesome. So don't let anyone tell you otherwise. But anyway, that's that. Let me know if you have a Note 8 of your own and what you think about the camera. And as always, until next time, I'm Jose Betancourt. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.